YouTube, what is up? It's your brother, your man, your guy, Ramses. Um, Purpose for this video. So I saw this comment come by, and I thought it was very interesting. We're gonna get into it, but I kind of glossed over it for a little bit. Didn't really look into it too in depth, which we're about to get into. But what I realized is, I read that. I'm like, when it comes to acting and when it comes to the arts, I haven't made a video of why in the heck am I doing this? Why the heck does anyone do this? So this comment, I was reading a little bit. I'm like, hey, I need to react to it. And by the way, y'all, if y'all send me questions going forward, if y'all send me critiques, but especially questions that you generally want to know, hey man, don't hesitate, hit that send button. Like if I get to it if I can, and I'll answer the best I could or the best I can. Now, if you come with a lot of hate, a lot of negativity, a lot of disrespect, going forward, you're going to be really talking to yourself. Like I don't reciprocate that energy. I don't entertain it. I don't respond to it. I don't put up with it. So if that's you, you're a free person. Do what you want to do. I just won't be involved myself in that. All right. So without further ado, let's read this comment. Okay. To Kafa 2000. I'm sorry if I misprint. Wait. I said that wrong. My bad. To Kwafa 2002. Okay. I probably screwed that up, so apologies. But you say you are hella handsome. Laughing emoji. I appreciate it. Silly question. No such thing as a silly question. It's just a question. I have always had about Americans though. You basically make any dream happen. Your economy is that fertile and filled with opportunity. So why then do people choose this? A profession that's based on chance, where you aren't in control of what happens next to you. You can't control what story you are telling. No financial stability, and being chosen for a role that can come down to something as insignificant as being tall, short, fat, skinny, enough for the character. Isn't this a bit dehumanizing? I don't know. I always like to understand why this is worth it. Okay. My first reaction is that you are right. Like everything that you said, from what I experienced so far, does occur. I've been told, it's funny you said that, I've been told that I quite look too good for a role. I'm told that I'm too young for a role. There is, I don't know the stats specifically, but it's like less than 5%, I believe. I know it's definitely less than 10% of actors are making a livable income from just acting alone. It's definitely, it's definitely a tough business. But everything that you commented on, again, I appreciate that, was about business. Like, what about the craft? What about the art form? It's show business, right? So without no show, there's no business, and without no business, there is no show. So everything that I heard was primarily about business, what goes on with casting and stuff like that. What about the actual show part? Because the show part is what I believe captures 90% of us. It's the watching. For me, it's watching as a little kid, watching the 8th graders on stage, doing their show choirs, doing their plays. It's about me watching Tyler Perry movies as a little kid and seeing how my family was reacting to the story that he was conveying on screen. So I think a lot of people misinterpret success and the reason why from just like, monetary endeavors. So like how much you make, casting, this and that. But for me, it's the art form. It's the fact that it's the fact that I look at this. It's a white sheet of paper, y'all. It's a script, yeah. It's a white sheet of paper, and it just has lines on it. It has words, has sentences, has paragraphs, and it's like, how do I make this black and white material something that you can enjoy, that you can cry, that you can love me on screen, that you can hate me on screen, that I can pull emotions out of you. So when you get done watching it, it's like you're still thinking about it afterwards. You learn something. You're moved by the performance. That, to me, is the paramount reason that I do it. I can't speak for every actor. I can't speak for every actor and every actress on the planet, right? This is just Ramses talking. But that's the reason why I do it. It's just, it's, and you know what? It's fucking hard too. Like, that transition is extremely difficult, and I like difficult things. Like if something's easy, I'm gonna space out. I'm gonna zone out, and I'm gonna sit there. I'm just gonna look at you. And I'm gonna be like, hey, I hear you. I'm not listening. That's just me personally, right? And then everything else you talk about, financial stability. Let me see. I don't want to misquote you. Aren't control of what happens next. Profession based on chance. We already talked about financial stability. Can't control what story you are telling. Here's the thing about that. Those are controllable uncontrollables. Meaning, those are situations, those are circumstances, right? Where it's like, yeah, that does come with it, but I can go against that in my own way. Meaning, financial stability. What's stopping you from getting a career job, especially while you're building the phase? I mean, what's stopping you from getting like a job? Be like me. I want to invest and save even more money. What's stopping you from getting a second job? Like, those are controllables you can control. You said you don't have any control of the story that you're telling. Who said you can't go and make your own stuff? Just because you're an actor does not mean you have to sit there and just be in studio films, which is a great goal. I hope to be in one. I will be in them one day. You know what I'm saying? Words matter. But that's not the only avenue you can take. I mean, we talk about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry started by doing his own plays and his own TV shows. If you look back at my past YouTube videos, you see some short films on there. We made those. You two, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's like, this is a platform where I can control the narrative. We can control the story that we're telling. So I can do anything I want on here. So it's like, I see what you're saying when it comes to your critiques, but what I would tell you, and I would tell anyone who's asking that, is like, it's bigger than the actual publicized version of an actor, if that makes sense. Podcasting, there's so many more avenues you can take. And what I believe is you should. Because like I said before, what you're saying is actually correct. But we can make the uncontrollables controllable. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's stopping us from doing other things. Nothing's stopping us from having other hobbies, having more ways to make money work from us. That's why on this channel, if you look back, it's not just about acting that I'm talking about. I'm talking about financial stability. I'm talking about mindset. I'm talking about fitness. So it's like there's other avenues outside the actor. And to me, it brings you freedom. It brings you freedom to pursue this art form without the burden of being consumed by the art form, if that makes any sense. So I'm looking back. Let me see if there's anything else. tall, fat, short, skinny enough to be the character. That's just casting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just you can't really control that. And isn't it a bit dehumanizing? It is tough. It's definitely tough. I've definitely had I never publicly said this. But last year, I'm not gonna say no names, right? I had an opportunity to audition and book this role for this very, very famous person, right? I never told anybody this. And the guy who recommended me to him came back and said that creator, I'm being very vague here, that creator said you were too young. So, but that's just that comes with pursuing your dreams. You feel me? Like they say 90% of businesses fail. So does that mean that 90% of people shouldn't try to be an entrepreneur? Only like less than 5% of people make it to the NBA. Does that mean 95 and plus % of people shouldn't even try it? You know, there's a cost to pursuing your dreams. But if you just go with what your gut is telling you and what your purpose is, I truly believe that'll be worth it at the end. So I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I think my overall conclusion, if I had to wrap it up in one bow, is the art form is why we do it. You know, the art form, the telling the story, the just being believable and being authentic and knowing that you can be doing something that can really change someone's life. You know, there could be a kid out there that's being bullied. There could be a kid out there that's, feels like he's an underdog in life, and go watch Rocky, go watch the Creed movies and be motivated to do better, you know? So yeah, it's the art form. It's the art form. And the other things, I believe, and from what I've just talked about, I believe we have more control than we are systematically taught. You feel me? So, hey, that is all. I really appreciate the question, and I appreciate the compliment too. And like I said, if you watch this, you ever want to send me any type of questions, any type of, just whatever you want to send me, you want me to answer, I will do my best to give you that personalized feedback. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Like this was a very like unplanned video. I just saw that and I'm like, I need to speak to this. And I hope you and whoever watching this can gain just at least 0.01% from what I said. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I love every single one of you guys. And yeah, stay safe out there. All right, peace.